Okay, today we gonna be showing you and learning how to roll a backwood. First, let me show you the supplies. You're gonna need a bag. They usually come in a bag like this. You get 2 at Speedway. Buy one, get one half off, and they're 2 for $6.67. You get 5 cigars in these, so that's 10 backwoods. So that's like 67 cents each, which is a good deal, I think. So the one I like is the Russian cream because they're a little bit thicker and easier to roll. These are usually shit, but other people like them. I don't like them. Then you're going to need scissors. You're going to need your flour. It should be in a thing like this. This is like a little container that keeps the air, keeps your weed fresh. You get it at the smoke shop. Keeps the air tight. You push this little button right here to open it. It lets the air in to open it. You push this little button in here, lets the air out to close. And then it just keeps it airtight. We got 2 of them. They work. So, then you're going to need this, or you're going to need your fingers to grind it up. You're going to need an ashtray. You're going to need this, so you can't be committing no crimes. And I think that's all we need. Let's get started. Oh, and you're going to need something to, some type of instrument to produce fire to stick to the end of the blunt. I got this at Publix, $3.35 for 2. They was buy one, get one free. That the sale was off on December 31st. Okay. And you're going to need one of these. An empty thing. Like an empty backwood pack. Or you can use an envelope. One or the other. But when you get it, make sure you do it like this. Curl it up. Okay. Somebody keep messing with me. Okay. Then you take your flour. You get it out of here. I already did that. You pour it on here. I already did that. Hold it like this. Crumble it up. I put it in here and crumble it up because my fingers be getting all that shit up on them and stuff. So then you're gonna take your blunt. The blunts come like this in the pack. I already opened one, but I can show y'all another one. You're gonna take all of them out of the pack, and you're gonna pick the darkest one out of the bunch, and you're gonna pick the one with no stems. Stems are terrible. Then you're gonna need a bottle of water. I usually go to the bathroom, but since I'm right here, I'm just stick this right in here like this. Just wet the tip. Let it roll down. Just stick the tip in. Then you're gonna find where it starts, which is like right there. You see this part right here? How I poured it up. Then you're gonna unroll it. You need a trash can. Make sure they don't have any holes in them. This one does, and you can still use this one because I know how to patch them up, but I don't want to show y'all that right now. I just learned how to patch them. I learned that on YouTube too. So I use this one. This one is great. It got a hole right there, but that really ain't gonna matter. Move the trash can. So they're gonna be shaped like this when you take them out the pack. They're gonna be like a rectangle, kind of oval on this end, and kind of a rectangle on this end with a triangle glued at the top. So then you're gonna take, your blunt is gonna be rolled like this. You're gonna take it, and I want you to hold it where this end, the triangular end, is towards you. Right here on your chest. Facing your chest. You're going to put that in your hand. You're going to flick your wrist like that. Some people can't do it like that. But either way, you flick the wrist. Because you're going to have to flick it anyway when you get the flour now. You take your plate that I told you how to make. Curl it up like that. Pour it in there. It goes in there perfect. It don't be all over the place. Got a little exhale now, but that's good. Okay. Then you flick your wrist like that. Hold your hand like this. Stick this finger on top of the blunt and this finger under the blunt and your thumb at the back of the blunt to hold it up. And you do the other hand the same way. Hold it like this. Okay. You're going to spread all your flour out till it gets the girth that you like. I don't like my girth to be too big because no matter how much flour you got in there, you still going to get the same high. Just be wasting shit, you know. Okay. And I don't have flour like that, so I like to make it a little thin, you know. And make sure you use water to wet your blunt because I don't like smoking behind people that has stank breath and they spit be all over my blunt. I don't like that. So we're going to take a little bit off because you want the triangle part to not have any flour in that area. So we're going to spread this out really good. Get it the girth that you would like. A lot of people like, you know, big girth. I like little girth. I'm a little girl. I don't like girth like that. So you're going to roll it in, like I say, thin girth. So I got the girth thin. Thin girth. So keep them fingers like that. And sometimes you got to do your shoulders like that a little bit to be able to get it, you know. So now I got it like this. It's a little bit of weed right there on that end. Let me open my hand up so I can show you. See? I'm doing like the old folks with this phone. Okay. So once we got it like that, we're going to take the triangle and fold it. Fold it in so that it looks like this on the end. Ain't no weed gonna come out of there when you roll that up. Fold it. When I first learned how to, or tried to roll backwoods, my weed used to be falling out on the floor, and I didn't understand how people do it. Like, how? I think, I don't know. Okay. Now you take it and you flap it over like that. And then you flick that wrist. And then you're going to take it and hold it in your hand like this, where your finger is a little bit below this area because this is too much. This is going to make you cough. So we're going to take the scissors and snip this off. Don't tear it before, because sometimes you tear too much and then it's a waste of blunt. You can't roll it. So this is about about the girth that I take off. So once you got it cut, make sure everything's tucked. Tuck and roll. You're going to roll it. And I like to start in the middle. Stick your tongue under like that. Put a little spit on there and pull it over. And lick it down. And it's going to turn out like that. Then you're going to, once you got that middle stuck, you see how the middle stuck? Going to go down to this end. Pull it over, take your tongue. Lick it. Take that tongue, and it's all in the motion in the tongue. You got to push it down. You can use your lip, too, after your tongue get it down. Then you just take each end and do it like so. You might have to go back down the row and put a little bit more, spit, but it'll work. Then once you got it all rolled up, like so, ain't no weed coming out this end. You see when I hold it like this? to fix this, there's no flour coming out. None whatsoever. I could do this. Ain't no flour coming out. So you're going to take your, no flour coming out. So you're going to take your scissors. Got a little bit right there. Open them up. Take the end part and stick it in the hole. Like that. To push the weed down in the hole. Push it down. Lick it closed again. Cut right here where there's no weed. Cut that off. Because you don't need all that. Lick that closed again. Take them scissors. Push it down in there. Keep it shaped right, you know. And if you manipulate it too much, it's gonna come out. So I don't like people sharing my blend and then I get it back all the weed out. I don't like that. Battery going dead. All the weed up here on my lip. I'm not a pro. I just started about 3 years ago. And I think I'm doing pretty damn good. There you go. It's all straight, you see? Oh, it's coming up a little bit right now. That's when you lick. And see what the issue is right here. The reason why this piece keeps coming out, because you see that stem right there? It's stopping it. Stems are, if this stem was a little bit thicker, it would not allow me to close it like this. It would be, you know, sticking up and making it not look so perfect. Now this, I mean, you can use a pen too to stuff it down. I think a pen is better because them scissors, I got to keep opening them and all that shit. Okay. There we go. There we go. Then some people, oh, I left this. And if you leave these out, this is the one that had the hole in it. They will dry out. So put them, somebody else could use that one. Get somebody else to do that one because I don't like the holes. Okay. Got a little flour left. Clean up your area while your blunt lays here and dries. Clean up your area. Put any leftover flour back in the vacuum seal container because it does keep it fresh and it helps you to save money. You don't just be smoking shit that ain't got shit going on with it, you know. That helps you. There we go. Take the lighter. Some people don't like to do this. I like to do it. But I just kind of dry it off because it be spitted up and nasty. And if your breath stinking, you do this, the blunt gonna stink. If your breath, your spit stink when you put it on here, the blunt gonna smell. So make sure your mouth is clean before you be all on people blunt, all that shit. Don't do that. That's nasty. I hate when somebody do that. Make sure it's clean. You could do that, roll your blunt, but make sure it's clean. I like mine a little tight at the end. It just feel better when you smoke, when you smoking it. Just feels better. I ain't getting mouth getting all watery because the plant ready. Spitting and shit. Okay, mouth getting watery. All right, and that's how it's supposed to look. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Then you're gonna do this. Light it. I like to, you know, let it light until, let the lighter stay on there until you start to see smoke coming out of this end.